Make sure to check out G28, have really cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and a whole bunch more. Link in the description below. So a little under 3 years ago in 2014, I used to do a series on my channel. I still do it to this day, but not as frequently as I did it back then. A series called Zombie Theories, where I would go through theories and ideas that I had regarding the Call of Duty Zombie storyline and just give some theories. Some of them were pretty crazy, some of them didn't really make any sense, and some of them are actually pretty dead on as more information has come out over the years. And now with Black Ops 3 and the official Zombies Chronicles storyline out, we have a lot of details, and I thought it would be really fun to go back, check out some theories that I've had in the past and other theories that you guys in the community have had, and also just compare them, whether it was something ridiculous that just made no sense, that just ended up being completely laughable, or whether it was a theory that actually made some sense and actually ended up maybe coming a little bit true. So I thought this would be a lot of fun. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at a video that I did a while ago, a Zombie Theories video that I did that was called Zombie Theories, Where Did the Meteors Come From, Aliens or More? And this one is actually one that I just started seeing today, and I wanted to talk about it because I mentioned something in this video, and this is me from 3 years ago, where I talk about the meteorites that we've seen around the maps in Shinonuma, Shangri-La, on Origins, just multiple maps. We have seen these meteorites, some of them huge, other of them small, most of them being used for Easter egg songs around the map. And as I was talking in this video, which if you guys want to check out the full video, I'll link it down below, but I will be taking little excerpts or highlights of that video here in this video. In that video, I talked about how it was very peculiar and interesting that we had all these meteorites around these different maps and that it just felt strange. Something felt off. Why were these meteorites constantly in locations where we were at? But one of the things that struck me is, well, why the hell were these meteorites on the Earth? Obviously, we can take it from a development standpoint where we say, well, they put these little meteorites in there to explain why the zombies were there, or they put them in there for the Easter egg. And to some extent, that's true. They did put them in there for little Easter eggs and also to try to explain a little bit about the outbreaks and what caused these outbreaks to happen. We know the same thing happened on Nocturne and Toten now, because now, before we thought, hey, you just randomly crashed and zombies came out of nowhere, but now we know because of the Zombie Chronicles storyline that basically there was a truck full of 115 that ended up spilling over during the crash and causing a ton of zombies to just kind of show up. So it wasn't just some random outbreak, 115 was there. And in this video that I did 3 years ago, again, not knowing nothing because this was done 4 years ago, I didn't know there was a secret character, a hidden character, someone behind the scenes. Well, in this video, I said that it was interesting that we had all those meteorites everywhere, and that maybe whether it was aliens or some hidden character, and I mentioned this specifically in the video, a hidden character. What exactly is going on? Because I always thought that it was pretty interesting that this element that came out of nowhere just kind of popped out of nowhere. It had to have come from somewhere. Do you think that the meteorite came from some kind of super advanced civilization that basically was like, let's see if any of these guys know what to do with this? Or maybe it was something that someone planned on purpose to spread zombies? Maybe there's a secret character, someone who's behind the whole planning of it. That there was actually someone that was placing these for a reason. I also had another crazier theory which ended up not coming true at all, because that other theory I said was that it was a gigantic meteorite of 115 that the crew had to destroy, and then when they destroyed it, all these little fragments started flying everywhere around the world. And this was just one of those crazy theories I had within this video. Is it possible that these meteorites were maybe a bigger one that was broken apart, or maybe purposely put in different locations by somebody? Was it aliens? Is it possible that maybe the crew, and this is completely out there guys, but is it possible that maybe the crew tried to prevent 115 from getting to Earth, and it was like a meteorite and they just blew it up and it ended up going to the different locations? But then I concluded with saying, what if someone placed these meteorites purposely in order for us to either find them, try to use them, or try to screw with us and pretty much take over the world or cause this outbreak? And later on, fast forward 3 years from then, when I knew absolutely nothing, and we got information on this, and this is in fact true. These little meteorites of 115 were in fact placed around the world for a reason, and they were placed around by the Apothicon, specifically the one that we all know the most, the Shadow Man. The Shadow Man had this ability to put little bits of 115 meteorites here and there, sprinkle them around, and this was to corrupt us, to get humans to start using 115 and essentially lead to the downfall and the rise of the Apothicon once again. And so it's really cool that this theory that I had 3 years ago, around 3 years ago, where I said that maybe there was someone who was placing these around, actually came true, because we do have the Shadow Man, who was someone who came back. He, you know, was corrupted. He was an Apothicon. We all know that this is, it's so intricate. It's an incredibly intricate story. It starts off with the Keepers, and some of them ended up getting corrupted by the Dark Ether, and the Dark Ether ended up changing them into these just disgusting creatures called the Apothicon. The Apothicons were the ones who essentially were trying to take over the universe. The Shadow Man was one of those in particular, and then one of the good guys was Dr. Monty, or so we think. There might be more to Dr. Monty, we don't know. But anyway, so the Apothicon, Shadow Man, he ends up placing and putting these meteorites around the Earth because he's trying to corrupt the world, and he's trying to essentially lead to the rise of the Apothicon once again. So I thought this was really cool that I had a theory on this that was very loosely based on something that I thought was happening, and I have a lot of other videos like these as well, a lot of other theories that I had that maybe make absolutely no sense at the time that I made them, but now here we are, fast forward 3 years later, where we have more information and some of these might actually start making sense. So anyways, I wanted to do a video on this guy. I wanted to talk about the meteorites, where did they come from, my theory from back in the day, and how some of it actually ended up coming true. I don't know what to name this series. I want to go through more theories that I did in my own channel, and also theories that I saw around the community. If you guys had a theory that you uploaded years ago, back during Black Ops 2, or even a year ago, or before Black Ops 3, and it actually came true, or you thought it was just a crazy theory, and next thing you know, some of it actually comes true, then leave it a comment down below, let me know. Tweet me, leave a message. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, just a little bit different. I thought this would be a lot of fun to go back and do. So if you enjoyed this series, I don't know what to name it. If you have suggestions for the names, drop it in the comment section below. But if you did enjoy this video, drop a like on the video. It does help out a ton. And if you are brand new to the channel, if you enjoy zombies content, want to see even more, make sure you do subscribe and you turn on notifications by clicking the little bell icon. Follow me on Twitter, best place to talk. And if you want to, check out my gaming channel, link in the description below. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.